Hey, everybody, welcome to the show on a Friday. It is Barn Burner.
It's slipper season, Dino.
It is slipper season.
Slipper season, and I don't know if I need new ones or just another piece of tape.
Maybe somebody needs a pair of stocking on Christmas.
Anyone got any nice slippers out there?
What's going on there?
I'm moving back in. I just wanted you to see
All right.
the type of season we're into.
Yeah, I was thinking about it when I walked in today. It's like, we're going to be pulling the slippers out here right away.
Son of a beeswax.
Yeah. Did we know the snow was coming?
I had no idea. I woke up, I saw the weather app telling me the blustery, wintry conditions should end. What? What are you talking about? No.
So did we get everything done we needed to?
No.
Yeah.
I was going to have a fire pit last night.
Oh,
Out by the lake.
shoot. Yeah, like the things that you use the hoses. I didn't get that put away.
No.
No.
Oh boy, you're way
I
behind.
get my hoses put away.
You keep your hoses put away.
I was gonna definitely. I was gonna encourage one of the
other people,
dumb young men that live with me, to get the leaf blower out and get the leaves figured out. That hasn't been done. Ah, shit.
You can hire people for that. Your kids are busy.
Yeah, they got a lot on the go. 5 days off school after 3 weeks off. Almost sounds like a barn burner summer vacation kind of thing. Hey, welcome to the show. Presentation of Bet365. Ooh, baby.
Today's the day, Dino.
Football picks coming up later in the show. Can't wait. Gonna get back towards the road to respectability begins today with our Bet365 picks. Use that code NATION when you sign up if you haven't done that already. And by golly. Super chat. They're already coming in. I see a big one is already in.
Really?
Yeah. Big one coming in. The money goes to the Youth Centers of Calgary. If you are so inclined, during the course of the show, you put a comment, put a little bing ding on the little cash dealio, and we'll give the money away.
We'll take it.
And we'll put your thing on the
Pinder
show.
will siphon some out, and then we'll slide the
It's
rest.
not no.
Oh.
Although guaranteed that the one event we were at and the guy handed him cash, that never made its way.
Unaccounted for?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe that. He's pretty.
I feel like that was funding Freebird encores last weekend, perhaps. This lovely studio that we're in that houses us and our slipper, our array of slippers,
And perhaps
everything.
more after our pregame or pre-show conversation.
That's right.
We've got lots of ideas from the retro.
McLeod Law LLP Studios. McLeod-law.com is the website. Whether it's something that's just run of the mill, you need some legal assistance, or maybe there's a serious issue that's come up in your life and you need help and you need it, and you want the best. You want to be able to have some peace of mind. Then they are the very best. Very proud of those Calgary roots that they've established over the years. And it seems like every 2 or 3 weeks or a month, there's another. It's like, well, this person has won the Litigator of the Year, Law Abider of the Year, a top something or other of the year. They're very good, is what it comes down to. Business, personal, they're in it with you. McLeod Law.
They would probably be interested in my idea too and sponsoring that part of the
I don't know.
studio, right? Like they're into. I might need them when I bring in all my
what do
wonky medical gear.
You want to bring in your?
Oh, I got all kinds of stuff laying around the house, and I'm like, geez, we got two.
Have you
start using it?
Right, but have you poked your head in those rooms because they're already full of somebody else's.
Somebody's discard.
Yeah, it's
discard there.
It's already
household junk.
Yeah, stuff they don't want laying around their house. They brought in here, and what is this? This is a guitar. This is a framed jersey. This is some kind of.
No,
there's literally lumber sitting in the back office.
There's stacks of wood.
I feel like that's an odd thing. Like if you are going to dump stuff, just dump it on the side of the road.
Don't
bring
dump
it all the way down.
Don't dump it on the side of the road. I mean, there is.
I was driving out near Durr's place once a couple years ago, and there was a whole, I don't know how much, but damn near a dump truck full of shingles Some ass hat, just right middle of the road. I'm not paying to take this to the dump.
Yeah, just right there.
Right here.
Someone will pick
So
it up.
Yeah. So whoever's house just got shingled,
Right.
it's not probably wouldn't be hard to figure.
Yeah. Somebody's probably got a nice new shingling job
Jeez,
done
that's
somewhere.
a nice
in the
roof
vicinity.
you got there. Who did that work? Well, it was Jimmy and Johnny down
Yeah.
at the mobile depot.
That's right.
Fellas.
Come on, fellas.
Do we still have the table in the hallway?
I was
don't
going to
even-
say there's
Tables there. If anyone needs a good white
Yeah.
table.
with no legs.
What?
Yeah. if
those
you-
made it in the garbage.
They did, eh?
yeah. So if you just want a tabletop,
I can't live in these conditions, dude.
yeah. So please don't bring anything else in here.
Oh, but this is medical miracle stuff. This will get you straightened right out.
Right. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it. We'll get into it. But so yeah, it's the winter.
Jack,
kinda,
big thank you. Sorry, Dean, but I got to get this out there before I forget.
No, it's okay.
Jack's old man, wonderful human, much like Jack. Peanuts, unbelievable.
They're good, eh?
Alabama peanuts.
Mhm.
So and
So good.
I was extremely hungover when they were explaining to me, but this is like a big thing. There's like
It's a big thing. It's old,
a-
and
a
and they
heritage peanut plant and the whole
Ooh.
thing. So it's not
Yeah.
just
These are not janky peanuts that you
Yeah.
No.
come out of a Cracker Jack
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
These are real,
the real deal.
high quality.
And they just started serving booze there, so I think it's their new hangout spot.
It's they're kind of like spits where they're hard to stop.
hard to stop. If they're good, they're hard to stop.
Like I was gonna have one in the truck. You should see the mess.
I bet.
The absolute disaster whirlwind, the tsunami of
In high
peanut
school,
rind.
our shop teacher, it's not important what his name is, but he, you know, sometimes when you're a kid, you just see everybody, all adults, kind of at a certain level. It's
Yeah.
like, well, they have their life together. They're teachers, they're business people, they're professionals. Obviously, they have their life in order. And as we got older, it was kind of like, I think Mr. Cebulski might be a bit of a mess. He was a heavier gent. He was
What'd he
our
say?
shop teacher. And he drove a big kind of a rusty colored Chevy van that was a POS for sure. And I don't know why, but we thought one day, well, wonder what it looks like in that van. Like, what do you think he's got in there?
So you broke it.
No, you just kind of do one of these, right? So you're like, oh, there's a bunch of garbage and shit in the back of this van. Like it's chip bags, it's like food wrappers. This is gross.
Is he living in here?
And you know, people, it doesn't really matter, but in a full size van, the engine and transmission are here, so it's kind of there's the tunnel thing that comes right here. And he loves spits apparently, so he was just like you.
I'm not gonna open a damn window.
No
It's window
spitty
out.
cup,
It's
none of
winter
that.
out. It's damn cold.
So the tunnel where the engine is, it was just kind of like a slow, like a long,
Yes.
steady. So it would, where the tunnel would go down to the floor, it just kind of continued like this with sunflower
There's some
seeds.
buildup. There's a snowdrift.
Yeah, it was just a snowdrift of eaten sunflower seeds. I don't know that. Rest in peace.
Maybe he's got the right idea.
I don't know if he ever got around to it. I'm not sure if he ever did clean
You
that
can
van
get that
up.
detailed, no problem.
Gross. How do we get here? Yes, the peanuts. The
Thanks,
peanuts.
Jack's dad.
The more I hear about Alabama from your old man, it feels like we should make a road trip.
I think we should. I've been once, and it was a good time.
Could we roll Tide?
We could roll Tide.
Can you get
Oh,
tickets
I'd
to
like
go
to
and
roll
roll
Tide.
Tide? I would
think
go
so.
roll Tide.
I've never been to a college game. That's the one.
I've never been to a college game either.
What? Oh, then we gotta go.
What else can you? I mean, we can. We'll go to the Peanut Place because they serve booze now.
Yeah, we can do
So
that.
Pinder would want to go.
Yeah, there's live music in Muscle Shoals. Muscle Shoals, Alabama is a
Yeah, you guys were talking
historic. I mean,
about bluesy.
kind of bluesy Southern rock, obviously, but
But
there's
like shoals, like SHOALS, like
Yeah.
like in the ocean. Shoal?
Yeah. SHOALS.
Sure.
Muscle, like dude. Ooh, And then Shoals, like how I just spelt it. Yeah.
That's important.
And I'm sure there's other things down there.
Yeah,
What the hell do you do in Alabama, Jack?
we're only 2 hours from Nashville, so once we do everything we can, it's a quick drive.
I missed that. I thought he said it was 4. Is it 2?
No, it's only 2
from Birmingham.
from Birmingham.
Paint me a Birmingham. Tracy Lawrence. I miss Nashville.
Me too.
God, I love Nashville. I said when I came in today, I kind of feel like shit. If I'm going to feel like shit and it's snowing and cold in Calgary, I may as well be in Nashville and feeling hungover and shitty.
That's a good point, though. Why not be somewhere great when you feel like shit?
Yeah, if you're going to feel not great, may as well be hungover, hung to the tits somewhere you want to be. Time to welcome in a guy. You know what this guy's done?
Everything?
Upset the apple cart.
Tip the damn thing?
Upset the apple cart.
How do you tip the apple cart?
Oh, he did it.
No effort.
Shirt, tie, sitting there. TV voice going. Apple cart. Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating.
Wow.
Insider hotline. Crystal Waters. They do everything within your home. They're coming to look at my furnace, make sure everything's copacetic. They're going to get in there, take a look at this. Okay, we take a tip. And while they're there, they're going to put in a brand new,
working on my sauna.
brand new garage heater, whatever, just the mechanical heartbeat of your home. Crystal Waters. When something goes wrong, hot water tank, this ain't working. Did you hear that noise?
When your apple cart gets tipped
When
over
your
in your house, who do you call?
Crystal Waters, Plumbing and Heating, crystal clear choice for home comfort. crystalclearcalgary.com. The big apple cart tipper himself, TSN hockey, Dreger Joins. Way to go, Dregs. Thanks. Appreciate it.
I didn't know what you were doing. I mean, the hands were going there. I thought you were doing that teenage 6'7"
Yeah,
nonsense.
yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know. I mean,
No,
the
no.
hands are flipping around.
He's trendy.
It's you. Yeah. You're sitting out there in your big palatial estate. You don't drive into the city anymore because you're a
No.
big deal. You don't have to do that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
I
And you just
don't.
kind of,
Just sit here.
yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to enrage an entire NHL team fan base today.
Now, why is that? What, like, I haven't looked at social media, so I don't know what the comments or the feedback is. But
Oh, yeah.
But why is the fan base enraged? Enlighten me here.
Well, I'm just going to, again, we've started the show. It's already.
Dreger is a fraud. Dreger doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Dreger does something to go.
No, it's not so much
But-
that. It's we need Murray Edwards to sell the team. This team's never until Edwards is out. You know what? Just move the team. Just get them out.
Right.
I can't handle any more of this. You went on your insiders thing there on the TSN, and you're like, yeah, I was talking to Murray Edwards. Well, you didn't say it that way, but it's like, if you're expecting a Nazem Kadri deal, I'd maybe pump the brakes because Murray Edwards loves the core of this team. This is what loves the core of this team. No trades, believes in this team, and people have lost their shit because they finally believe they believe that for once this team is not going to give you that. Well, maybe they're within 4 points. Well, trade deadline, they can't trade. Maybe that whole shit stuff that happens every year.
Right.
No, they're last in the league. Finally, everyone can look and not be confused. And then they hear you.
Well,
Your
in
nonsense.
fairness, I was specific to Nazem Kadri. Now, I did say that he likes the core. I did say that. So I'm not going to retract that. And what I reported was that ownership has told people that they're not interested in trading Nazem Kadri. They're not trading Nazem Kadri. But we're having this conversation. What is it, the 7th of November? So I said that, you're right, on television, November 6th, 2025. Let the record indicate. Now, there's some caveats to this. Owners, managers, coaches, and players can change their mind. You know, look, it's a shock to no one that Nazem Kadri and his family love Calgary, right? He loves playing for the Flames. He wants to win with the Calgary Flames. And that's, before the 1,000th game celebration this week. That's current status of Nazem Kadri. But if this team flounders and you get closer to the trade deadline, who's to say Naz where he's at in his career, doesn't go, this is a tough spot. And I don't want to be part of a renovation if you're using an R word, right? I just don't have enough runway left here. And I want to win. I want to win. And so there is opportunity for some minds to change. Maybe that's the owner's mind that changes. Maybe his mind is changed by Craig Conroy and the management group. And there's lots of voices, as you guys know, in that process. Maybe it's Kadri. We don't know. But when I talk about the core, I think we also have to be mindful here, guys. What are we talking about? I mean, from the outside looking in, I would include Rasmus Andersson in that core. But Murray Edwards ownership, these aren't dum-dums. I mean, they're looking at contractual situations. If you can't get a deal done, which it doesn't look like it's going to happen with Andersson, well, of course, that's a trade piece. That's a trade piece. So that core maybe isn't as large as some of the fan base is looking at.
Yeah. And of course, I'm having some fun with you. The other thing is, too, that yes, it is November 7th. Now, I'm not a shrewd negotiator.
You sure aren't, Dean.
I have never done well for myself in any capacity when it comes to contracts or negotiating. But I do know this. If I had an asset, or if I had something that someone else deemed desirable, I would not come out, and I would probably try and steer away from, well,
subterfuge.
We're in a bad spot. I mean, we'd probably just take anything.
Whatever you do.
Yeah, pennies on the dollar. No, I would try. Why would anybody? I love that. It's very important to me. There's different layers to it. And I think Craig Conroy, we're looking to improve. Well, you want to send the message to your dressing room that you're trying to find help, that you're not just sitting on your hands doing nothing. Oh, no, if there's a player on the market. No, we love him. It would take something pretty special. But no, we're not really. There are some games that are being played as well.
Yeah, to a degree. But I think we also have to be careful here. Let's look through a lens of ownership. And it's different than management or anyone else involved in the organization. Because Edwards and company are looking at the new building coming and probably have done their due diligence. I think we've talked about the whole Detroit remodel, rebuild, right? And, I'm reminded of the conversation I had with Mark Chipman of the Winnipeg Jets. And before they extended Scheifele and Hellebuck, he did that research. And he talked to, other owners, high-level executives with clubs who have been through the dark of going through a full rebuild and recognized in Winnipeg it just wasn't going to fly. You can't go through a 7-year, 8-year, 9-year rebuild. Now you look at the Detroit Red Wings and Eisman and company are doing the McMahon strut because everything is clicking. But it took a decade to get there. And can Calgary sustain something like that? Probably not. Probably not. So, the owner is grasping on the pieces that he knows are going to keep his organization competitive. And a guy like Nazem Kadri keeps it competitive, and he's under contract. So why wouldn't you want to hold on tight and make sure? And it's not like he did this in a public forum, right? And he's probably somewhat annoyed that a guy like me found out about it, to be fair. But that's just the way the business is. I understand the angst from a fan base perspective, but I don't think there's anything wrong with the position of Murray Edwards or anyone else there.
Who runs the best operation? Florida's won. They're gone to the finals 3 years in a row.
Yeah,
but they were terrible. Even in one of the greatest destinations to live, nobody wanted to go forever. Tampa Bay, they've been good, but they were down and out a little bit for a while. Vegas has run a pretty tight ship. I'm right. Like, who's been middling all along and who's looks good? You know what I mean? Like, there has to be cycles of success to a certain extent. Boston was really good for a really long time. They might have been but I'm just, you look at Anaheim, they look pretty damn good. Well, yeah, they were terrible.
Yeah. Dallas is another team that comes to mind, right?
Yeah.
Dallas is a team that, kind of has gone through Carolina, but I think of Dallas, and when you can, now granted, Mikko Rantanen was part of the trade, but when you can move a young piece like Logan Stankoven, right? Then you know that you're a real well-structured organization. And they have that in Dallas. But Red, as you're talking about this and asking, the first team, with all due respect to the others, because there are so many well-run organizations, and the best run are the owners that are involved, but don't get in the way of their general managers and their hockey operations department from functioning the way you have to function with a focus on long-term success. And I'm reminded of the Vegas Golden Knights when they broke into the National Hockey League, and nobody could have predicted they were going to be that good that quickly, right? But the owner there, Bill Foley, has told Kelly McCrimmon, George McPhee, the head of hockey operations here, you do whatever you got to do. I want to win a Stanley Cup every single year. It's impossible. Obviously, that's not attainable. But when you have that direction from ownership and you're allowed to make calculated and creative hockey decisions, oh, that can be a fun time, I think. But yeah, you got to dangle it out there every once in a while, as McCrimmon has. Yeah. And you have to have a destination of choice, which Vegas is. But for me, it's hard to top teams like Vegas, Dallas. I would throw Winnipeg in there as an outlier.
Is ownership like that in many spots? Sorry to cut you off a little bit there, but that is a great. He's got lots of money, and he's got the destination, and
yeah,
he's got guys that are doing a good job for him. They're making something like. Are most owners like I think about Buffalo, and it's like, well, Pagula can't just. He's got the wealth to do it.
Yeah.
But if he's looking at it as some sort of business operation, they don't have the dough or the destination to just, hey, like, is that, I'm sure that all owners want heads up. Hey, we're making a move, or we're trying to go this direction, or we're going to do this.
Yeah.
Is it rare to have that sort of or carte blanche a little bit?
A little bit rare, I would say. Sure. I think of Colorado, I mean, every year, this team is a top contender to win the Stanley Cup, and it's based on obviously on the players that they have. That's where it starts. But when you look at the bigger picture of the Colorado Avalanche, there's a team with one of the wealthiest owners. Period. Not just in hockey. Period. Right, and yet they still operate more or less as a budget-sensitive team. Right, so that's not necessarily financially resources ways going all in. But as you're asking, like, I'm thinking, well, the league has done a good job, I think, of finally vetting out the problematic owners, right? Like we had Bill Armstrong of Utah in Toronto this week. I wasn't able to attend, but I know he held court with some of the local media people here, and he wasn't making light of it. It was a statement of fact, and how it's near impossible to compare what the Utah Mammoth are now as compared to what Arizona was in a previous life, just from a resources perspective. And the fans out there are going, yeah, well, so they're not getting Wagyu as part of their pregame. No, that's nonsense. That's not what we're talking about here. We're not talking about high-end creature comforts. For some organizations, that's part of it. But you just need the simple things inside a hockey operations department to function. And Ryan Smith has done that in Utah times 1,000, right? So any excuse has been eliminated. And that stuff kind of matters. So there isn't really a team. I hear horror stories about this owner or that owner, but none of that is resource driven. A lot of that has to do, honestly, with how competitive these men are. They didn't become billionaires by being dum-dums. I mean, they're super good at what they do from a business platform, and they expect the same from their pro sports franchises. And when they don't get that, they get pissed off. And I get it. So I think the league has done a pretty good job of cleaning a lot of that up.
Yeah. I mean, I remember Ken King would always say, he's like, if you think there's a team or a general manager out there that is running with complete autonomy and carte blanche, he's like, you're fooling yourself. You run things up the flagpole, and there's just different levels to it. You've got Tom Dundon in Carolina, who feels not Jerry Jones level, but it feels like he's very much in the mix. And then,
no, he's Jerry Jones level.
Yeah. And then to your point, it feels like Foley is if I'm in Bermuda and I've left my phone on the yacht, and you need to pull a deal immediately, then go ahead.
Yeah,
just let me know.
Yeah.
What's happening with the St. Louis Blues? Last year, the Flames and Blues finished tied with 96 points, and the Flames were the odd man out. Now here they are at the bottom of the league, and there are the St. Louis Blues. Doug Armstrong, was it last year? I think he had kind of thrown out we're open for business. It's time. And then they turned things around. Is that where we're at right now?
Yeah, I mean, full credit. I think, was it our pal Frank Saravalli who reported something about that earlier today?
Yeah, I think so.
Using that phrase, open for business. And I didn't see it, but obviously it crossed my desk, and I chuckled because you're bang on. This is the playbook of Doug Armstrong, and I love it because it was a year, maybe 2 years ago, when managers don't want to go into dressing rooms. They just don't. They don't mind talking to players on the bus, on the plane, in the hallway. General managers don't want to go into the room. But I think he did. Again, maybe it was last year, the year before. It doesn't matter because St. Louis always seems to find a rut at some point earlier in the season. And Army basically went in at that point and said, I don't give a rat's what your contract protection is or what your deal looks like. I'm going to start moving bodies. And we're going to take this organization in a different direction. We've leaned on our experienced veterans. And if we can't do that anymore, then I'm shipping you out. And we're going young, and we're going to take it in the teeth for a while. And the team responded. So now you fast forward to where we're at, and the team has been inconsistent, and I think that's been complimentary.
Yeah.
They beat the Oilers earlier this week, and Jim Montgomery, I think after the game or around that game, said he felt like the team had played well the previous 2-3 games, and so they get rewarded. And then they lay another egg, right? And now Jordan Kyrou is partly to blame. So he gets parked in the press box, and everybody's going, ooh, geez, didn't see that coming. Well, Kyrou hasn't been up to form. He's not 100%. He knows that. His healthy scratch was unexpected. He didn't see that coming. But why wouldn't you do that with a player of that stature? And it's not like this guy's won a ton. He's still more or less an up-and-comer. But they need to be able to squeeze more out of a guy like that. And when you do it with a player of that significance, you're sending the message to everybody on that bench. It's going to be you next. Like, wake up. Like, what are we doing? And so that goes hand in hand with Army talking to other general managers and saying, hey, you want to talk about a player? Let me know which player you're talking about, and I'll have a conversation. But again, history tells me, because I've been down this road 100 times with Doug Armstrong, he's one of the best at putting the bait out there. But he also, if we're talking Braden Shen as an example, and I carried water on that one 100 times last year, and Braden Shen drifted through the trade deadline. Nothing to see here. I saw him in Winnipeg. He was doing this workout in the pool, and believe it or not, you guys are going to be shocked. I was actually on a treadmill at the Delta. Well, I know. Yeah, I know. Shocking. I was on the treadmill, and he's doing a workout in the water. And he looks over and sees my fat carcass on the treadmill, and he just started shaking his head and giggling. And I don't know if he was giggling at me because it was post-trade deadline, he was in the playoffs, or is he laughing at me on the treadmill, or felt like he had a score to settle because I carried the mail on the possibility of Braden Shen getting traded right up to deadline day. So honestly, man, I think that's what it's all about. Whatever we're talking about, Braden Shen, other pieces, Kyrou, just name any Blues player you want. He wants penthouse value for these guys. That's what he wants. And he's not going to get it 15 games into the year.
Yeah. It's so we kind of, because we do a show every day, and you kind of have a take or an opinion, and you always have to preface it. Well, now I understand it's early and this is small sample size, but we're into November and it's 15 games in, and boy, the Penguins are winning some hockey games, and Montreal hasn't sagged. And like you said, Detroit is, they're 9-5, and the Anaheim Ducks are, you talk about a team that went through a long dip, but they went young and they bit the bullet, and now they look to be strong. Utah's come back a little bit. I guess of these teams that are mostly shocking to start the season, who's got the staying power to maybe be here down the stretch?
Oh, that's a good question. I do feel like Utah is more of a lower to middle of the pack team. I still think there's some growing pains there. And, Chris Johnson reported on Insider Trading last night that Bill Armstrong's looking for a top 4 defenseman. He's looking for a center. Okay, good luck. I mean, what encourages that possibility is they have a good young. You're ready to go, Red?
We got 2. We got both.
Yeah,
exactly what you said.
Yeah, no, 100%. So, I mean, maybe there's a possibility there. Let's see how it all plays out. I mean, the reason that I take that sort of shopping list seriously is because I look at 2 teams. I look at Utah, I look at Montreal, I look at their young talent pool and what they have available that could sweeten the deal to make it make sense, right? And it's just too early for that. So I do think Utah comes back to the pack a little bit. Intrigued by Seattle. Whether or not that's a team that can hold its head up. I'm happy for Pat Verbeek and the Anaheim Ducks, only because they made some tough decisions there, moved out some really, really good players, brought in a decorated, very experienced coach, Joel Quenneville. You don't bring in Joel if you think that you're going to be a bottom feeder again. You just don't do that. But they're not done there either. So could Verbeek be an aggressive general manager that finds a way to bolster the lineup? And then we come back to Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, I'm surprised. I think they're overachieving. I don't think that they're overall this good, but maybe they can be if their Hall of Famers stay healthy. I mean, I did not expect Sidney Crosby would be tied for first place in goal scoring at this point, at any point of the regular season, yet there he is, right? So how much of any of it is sustainable? Don't know, but it just slaps you in the face one more time with just the parity that exists. If you've got good players that get on a bit of a heater, you can make ground. Yeah,
it's funny that because it's Cutter Gauthier and Sidney Crosby tied for goals. They're 17 years apart.
Yeah.
Like it's so much a young man's league. You've got Celebrini tied for the league leading points, and Gauthier's whatever he is, and then Sid still manages to get it done. Is there any kind of panic? Like those are the teams that are maybe overachieving. I mean, the Rangers, I don't know what the expectation is, but they're tied for last in the East.
Well, they could win a game on home ice. That would help. I mean, maybe again, I'll concede to Red here. I'm asked about this all the time on radio. I don't have an answer. I can't explain how this team can be that much better on the road than they are on home ice. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Well, you're right. I don't think there would be a rational reason. I think it's more. I would.
Yeah.
From sitting here, I don't think those guys trust management.
Yeah.
I don't, because
the rug could be pulled at any moment.
I don't think they trust the management and what they're trying to do. I think that the talent pieces, you could argue, should be doing much better or worse. But I think there was so much disruption last year for no reason. It felt like to me. I'm not. Maybe there was tons of reason. Maybe it was a Vancouver situation. But they make all these changes after going to the semifinals, and it's like, what are we doing?
It's a fair point.
And there's a way of you've been around. There's ways of doing it, but it felt very public and muddy and
it felt
gross. How it was all felt right, like,
and not with throwaway players either, right? Like
no.
You're talking about Jacob Trouba, you're talking about Chris Kreider. Now more and more, we're going to be talking about the future of Artemi Panarin. Like these are.
You're willing to treat your captain that way?
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
And again, if you want to get rid of your captain, there's ways to do it without being a public shit show. Like
I guess the counter to that, though, fellas, would be this. That's why you hire Mike Sullivan and give him a bazillion-dollar contract, right? Because, again, this guy's been there and he's done it all. If he can't close that door, his dressing room door, and say, boys, I don't know what went on here in the past. I mean, if you have issues with management, okay, but management isn't running this room.
I agree with you. I just don't know that he's ever had to handle that. And I don't know if any coach has had to handle it. If what were these rumors that I'm throwing out there might be true. I don't know. And I think Sullivan's a good, really, really, really good coach. But if you've never had to manage that part, like he was in Pittsburgh forever, he had guys that were, I feel like Sydney leads that, obviously. It feels like a fairly tight-knit group with a certain direction they want to go. And there's a level of professionalism, right? From management all the way down. This is a different situation. I actually feel bad for Sullivan. Like, big job, big money in the Big Apple. This is great. But
you could be right. Because I'll tell you, 5 games in, all right, the players are still growing accustomed to a different style from Mike Sullivan. Maybe the structure and systems and all of that, coach, blah, 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 is different and all of that. We're not 5 games in anymore, right? Like, whatever their identity is, we should know this.
Professional hockey players, you know how to play the game, and whether the coach wants you to play the trap or the 1-2, it's irrelevant. Here's the last thing I'll say. I don't understand, and it's almost a cheap shot. How the F is JT Miller your captain? And the reason I say that is because if you're so disruptive on another team that the team has to dismantle, and you're the captain of the next team, I like how you play. I like your style. I think you're but something doesn't jive. You're either a team guy where you don't create issues and you're all in on success for your team, which makes you a good captain, or you're not.
Right.
You can't go from last year at this time in Vancouver being one of the biggest problem issues in the NHL to leading a team the next I'm the captain. That does not make sense to me.
Yeah, but and look, if the New York Rangers are challenging for top spot in the East or in their division, we're not having this conversation, right? They're not. So, the players and the captain do have to accept the responsibility of why they're not. And if there are distractions around that team, or they're still distracted by what management has done in the past, well, then ultimately that's on them. But there have been a lot of positive surprise teams. We've talked about them here in the segment, but the New York Rangers just continue to surprise me from a negative standpoint. Nobody seems to be able to answer why that is.
Well, thanks for being a good sport. I knew you'd be able to roll with it. We were just having some fun, and because you know what, as you sit here, and I get there's all kinds of fans. They want to win, they want playoffs, or this or that, and we just kind of have to sit here and run it right down the middle. We got to try and be as impartial as possible. But with Christmas coming, if you are interested, on our website, nationgear.ca, you can grab a Mission McKenna t-shirt.
Interesting.
It comes in black and white, different colors. And I think make a great Christmas gift.
Okay, I got a homework assignment for both you guys, because you're well-connected dudes, right?
Yeah, we love school.
Have we talked to anyone who has watched a fair amount of Gavin McKenna in Penn State this year?
I don't even know who that is.
Who?
Like this McKenna, this Mission. It's just a t-shirt.
It's just a Christmas gift.
I'm just curious.
So who is this you're talking about?
No, we were potential draft pick. I don't know. That's your homework assignment, Red. I want you to watch.
I want you to watch. My kid was with the Tigers, so I got to see him last year with Willie.
That's different. That's in the Western League. Yeah. This is in the NCAA. And
are you suggesting there's challenges afoot?
Only in the sense that it is an adjustment, huge adjustment, to go from the Canadian Hockey League to playing against 20-something men. And there's growing pains. I got all
throw some math homework in there. I don't think he was. There was a lot of tutoring and a lot of class time down at the Co-op Place in Southern Alberta. I got Science 101 at 8. What?
Anyway,
that's going to be a good. I'm going to have that conversation with you.
That's
going to play out and be interesting.
I think he's going to be terrific. Don't get me wrong, but I'm always intrigued by the jump and how hard that is. And this kid was lights out in major junior hockey, and you're playing against men. It's a different beast.
I'm intrigued. Well, you got to go. That's fine. One more.
quickly. Yeah.
I'm intrigued when the schools will be able to come to a determination on whether this is worth it or not. And not that he's not good or bad or indifferent. And I don't know how much money he's getting, but there is a financial component to this, and you're losing him. It's a 1-year commitment.
I feel like there's too much meat in that bone. Do you got to go, Dregs? Because we can let you go.
Yeah. I guess the short answer would be we don't know. And it's probably a 3 to 5 year process, honestly, before you know, and then, there's a number of good, really good teenage 14, 15-year-old kids making their way, but what are they going to look like at 17? We don't know that. To play in the NCAA, you've got to be a special talent, and McKenna is a special talent. But when you're talking about running away with first overall as an NHL draft pick, that's a different conversation. Need to see it.
Right on. Thanks, Dregs. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
Okay, boys. Have a good one.
Darren Dreger, TSN Hockey Insider, our insider here on Barn Burner for the Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating Insider Hotline. They have a hydronic heating division.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Indoor air. And do you ever think about the air quality in your home?
Well, we smoke so much that it kind of doesn't change.
Well, you really probably should get a filtration system then if that's the case.
Just off and start.
Yeah. Well, crystalclearcalgary.com 403-219-4100 Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating. Crystal Clear choice for home comfort. God,
too much meat on the bone? That's a great question. Right,
no, it
Jack?
is, but I kind of
well, why didn't you stop me then?
Well, I should have. You're right. It's my fault. I'm sorry. God, because we were right.
Now I feel bad because I put him on the spot. I didn't even really bullshit answer that he gave me. Is no,
I know. But he's Dregs. He's got blocks of.
Okay, miss. Yeah,
it's like I can come on at this time.
He's got to attend his brisket.
Yeah. Brisket University.
He's got to mop the brisket
online class. He does have to mop.
You guys won't believe the message I just got from our buddy Mark Starr.
I hope it's a positive thing.
It's very positive.
Okay, then
Are you hungry yet?
Oh, shut the front door.
He says, I just had the best breakfast sandwich that he's ever had. He's sending 3 our way.
Oh,
right now.
Wow. Starr came on our trip. He's a good friend of the show, and I shouldn't throw him.
No, you shouldn't. You
kind of said his name already.
Private affair type of deal. I found interesting, actually. One of the dusters that was on the trip was also an attendant or attendee, maybe is that
okay? Yeah,
attendee at the roast.
Yeah,
and there is was a no phone, no video, no policy.
And he's got photos from that.
He's got. I took the phone and smashed it.
You did, yeah. You threw it, in the street.
Yeah, threw it in the river after, but still
seemed aggressive at the time. But yeah,
the gall.
That's the way you want to treat longtime fans of what you're doing. Start smashing their shit. He's been around a long time.
Listen here, you MF.
But anyway, Starr, he's a food guy. He loves food.
Yeah, he was going to some sushi joint.
Yeah, he decided I'm going to go and get blackout drunk and then be so hungover the next day I can't eat. But I've got that sushi res that I've got to go to. Raw fish when you're hung. It's not generally the best.
Did we get hosed on our steak down there? Hey, Jack, I almost want to sell this place out so nobody goes.
That was
$80 US.
That was atrocious.
Piece of goat.
That's as bad as it gets.
Cold goat we had for $80 US. The Caesar salad was disgusting.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking about that night. As Calgarians and Albertans, when we travel, you just think, go have a steak. Have something else.
Yeah, go for pasta.
Because we have the best steak you're going to have here. You can go down the street. You can within the city limits, you'll find some of the best steak you're going to have. To go to Nashville, we're gonna have a steak. It was so disappointing.
I was mad.
It was a high-end place.
Nice place.
Supposedly.
Yeah, and it was.
Starts with a D. For don't go.
Even Jack's dad's like, it's kind of cold. Could you Could you put some
I rarely
pepper on that
have
thing?
any complaints.
I
when
know.
I'm eating out.
I've never seen anything like that. Everybody sent their steak.
Everyone's steak was cold in the middle. Cold. And so they took all of them back.
Yep.
To heat them up. It was not much. I don't know how they could do it. I don't know how they accomplished it. Wait, is that a thing down there?
I don't know.
Blue rare. No.
It's like, no, medium rare would be great if you could. So anyway.
Sorry. Got sidetracked. I'm looking forward to the breakfast sandwich. I've got strong opinion on breakfast sandwich. So it'll be interesting to see.
Star saying it's one of the best.
Well, that's good then. What would InvestMed say about
Depends.
You're eating goat steak. Is that good? Cold goat steak. Is that all right?
It's probably good to serve me cold goat steak because I'll have less of it.
Any bean salad with the goat steak? Gross. InvestMed, Canada's first and only private medical testing company. Private medical. Okay. You wrap your head around it. All right. That's what this is. But what you're getting is unparalleled service and information that could early detection, mitigation of serious and potentially life-threatening issues, get in front of it before they arise. Maybe it's just the early stages. Maybe you're dealing with something that just doesn't feel right.
I talked to this morning who has somebody dealing with something, and I'll tell you what, they damn well wish they'd done it.
Yeah.
No joke.
It's a comprehensive proactive screening battery, a deep dive into every aspect of your health, of your body, of your being, heart, lungs, organs, all of it. They get in there and then work together with you to identify potential health risks and life-ending disease before it starts. If there is an issue, they work with you towards
mitigate. Do we mitigate it?
Mitigation, detection, and mitigation. It's what it's all about, Retro. You've gone through it, and again, you can get started. It's a 1-hour consultation with an InvestMed physician today for just $199, and from there you can get into the testing, and that is where the magic can happen.
Or you can call me from the hospital like I got this morning.
That's right. Invest-med.ca. Find out more at that website. There's a game tonight. Calgary Flames. Get your helmet on.
Jays are playing?
Nah.
Replay? We didn't even make fun of that third base coach. Is it too cheap? You don't even know what the hell we're talking about. That's how much a sports guy you are, right? It's just like you and your fake Bears fandom. You haven't watched 3 plays of the Bears all year. You're a sports broadcaster, a professional. If Game 7 World Series, hard to find a better event to be interested in. Crickets.
You know what, Rat? I saw Boom watching the Bears on his phone at the bar in Nashville. So
don't stand up for him.
I'm going to stand up for him. He pulled the game out on his phone. He might be a diehard now.
He's dialed in.
Bears are rolling. Got those boys rolling, Retro. No, I think you are aware of what I was doing during Game 7.
It's Game 7. You still should have seen some.
I was. There was a video earlier this week. It looked like I was singing George Jones. I think is what was happening.
A little George Jones.
Yeah. Flames, Chicago Blackhawks. We'll get into it in the Pinder Report, I suppose. But it was not that long ago where, remember, we had Dregs on. He was talking about Chicago. Morale's not great. Do we all of a sudden do free agents maybe not see Chicago as a destination? The city's still great, all of that, but has the brand kind of taken such a beating? Is Connor Bedard going to be in a spot where he wants to stick around? Time helps. 6-5-3. They are 1 point back of a wild card spot, and Bedard is starting to round into form.
And that other kid that Pinder's brought.
Yeah, Frank Nazar. Yeah, good young player. They've got talent. They're not quite there yet, but I think you said it yesterday because they beat Vancouver 5-2. Connor Bedard, goal and an assist, and Spencer Knight made 43 saves. Spencer Knight, kind of the forgotten guy. First round pick of the Florida Panthers, goes the other way in the Seth Jones trade. What a great trade for Florida. Seth Jones, this guy's unbelievable. So if Spencer Knight wants to evolve,
Spencer Knight spent some time dealing with some of his own bullshit, so he's maybe
if he's suddenly
back to finding himself and being
a first round
highly regarded,
a first round talent, then they're in pretty good shape. We can get into the Pinder Report.
Wayne's excited for the Pinder Report. Pinder calling in today? God, I hope not. Anyone heard from him?
Did he send picks in for football?
Yeah, I got his picks.
All right. Thank God he hasn't. I mean,
yeah, we don't need him. What's he gonna say?
I kind of feel bad, but we kind of took a run at him yesterday.
I don't feel bad. He was taking runs at me.
That's true.
He was taking runs at you.
And
in fairness, the stuff we said about him, we say to his face all the time. So it's not like it's
no different. It's just
it's
harder to get it out
because he's always talking.
Because he's talking.
Pike came through off the top rope yesterday with that shot. So great.
Well, he's
Rhett can really.
He's a writer.
Yeah,
he's a poet.
Rhett can really get into a rant when Pinder's not there to interrupt him all the time.
I get thoughtful, Pike. It's just this. I got this guy over here in my ear. Eventually, you just kind of shut down. It's like being a prisoner in torture chamber. It's just that music and lights are starting to twitch and spaz. It's like, all right.
It's like being Pinder boarded.
Yes.
Oh, we'll do the thing here. When people don't take shots at you and are indifferent, that's when you worry, right?
Yeah,
if people are totally indifferent towards you, then that's when you should be concerned. But if people are still very much, if you elicit a reaction from folks,
does that hold true in your own home?
No one talks to me. I come and go.
Because I feel like
is dinner going to be ready soon? Oh, hey son, how was your day? Slam. Oh. Guess I should get to making dinner. Kids got to eat. Pinder Report presentation of Village Honda. Anthony up at Village Honda. Oh, he's going to be wound up. Cavalry this weekend.
He's been probably going on a road trip.
He'd be nervous. He's probably all nervous in there. Might be a time to take advantage of him. Get in there and get a hell of a deal on a hybrid touring CRV. Could be back-to-back champs for Cavalry this weekend. Did I just sell a Ridgeline for $9? That's not going to happen. But you could get a hell of a deal with Village Honda, villagehonda.com. Pinder Report, yep. Flames game day. Chicago Blackhawks. First of 3 meetings between these two teams this season. Hawks 6-5-3, as I mentioned. Flames remain last with their record
still last
4-9-2. That's correct. Yeah. Chicago, they got a hat trick out of Tyler Bertuzzi.
Todd's boy.
Yeah. Bedard's on a nice little roll. 4 goals, 5 assists in his last 6 games.
I can remember when I was in Buffalo, spreading the barn burner brand. Bedard coming to town was a hot ticket.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's still so.
I'm really disconnected from
everything.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what excites people or gets them talking.
It's Friday. Bedard's in town.
Yeah.
Blackhawks, Original 6. Maybe we should go. You doing anything?
And then on the flip side,
you got to go to Medicine Hat.
Macklin Celebrini, another recent first overall pick. He's at the top of the charts. He's got a number 1 record there. Is it because he's in San Jose? Do people even know? Are people excited?
They're going to know when you're number 1 in the league. So,
and on Team Canada, that feels like it's going to happen here.
Yeah, I'm not too.
So anyway, FlamesNation.ca. You can find out more about the last game, all the rumor mills that are chugging away out there, and of course this game coming up tonight. FlamesNation.ca. Articles, thoughts, page, Pike, editorial. The Flames are starting to look like the team we expected to see this season. What did we expect to see this season? What the hell's Pike talking about?
Pike, you're all over the damn map, Pike.
He's all over the board.
Pick a lane.
Anyway, that's at FlamesNation.ca. Find out more. And the schedule ahead for the Flames, they have got Minnesota. They're going to go on the road for a quick one. Minnesota Sunday, St. Louis on Tuesday. And then after, I mean, I was looking at the schedule. It's compressed, like he's talked this compressed schedule. Look, they've done this. That's what they've done. They will play 9 of their next 12 on the road. Oh, spill my coffee.
9.
There's a lot of travel coming
That's
up.
good. Get it out of the way.
It's a lot of travel coming
You know what's nice about traveling now, the 9 games? You don't have to deal with all the Christmas bullshit. Oh, I got this. We got a Christmas that. No.
Well, they might be doing that in December too. I don't know. I didn't know that
Well, I
far
feel
ahead.
like 9 games. There'd be damn near December.
Yeah. One of them is into the month of December. That's right.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you know what? Even better. Now you're back for Christmas. Get all these road games out of the way.
Yeah, that's right. Want to take it back?
I take it back.
All right.
Great job, Gary, on this compressed.
Yeah, they come, then they come 4 at home, then a quick LA, and then they're home, and then
That's a busy schedule, Dino.
isn't it? They get
Except for that week.
well, that's Christmas right there.
Oh.
That's Christmas Eve, that's Christmas Day, that's Boxing Day, and then they're bookending the holidays with it's kind of like having family over you don't want. You got to go to Edmonton on the 23rd, and then Edmonton's coming in on the 27th.
Oh, back to back.
Ugh.
Back to back.
Back to back. Jack.
Somebody asked me for Oilers tickets. I'm like, I looked it up and I saw it was at Christmas. I'm like, how the you expect me to get Oilers tickets over the Christmas break?
I don't know. Who was this idiot?
I don't think they realized when they were here. So
Yeah. Last night,
it's my nephew.
busy night. The the pilot.
Go ahead, Dean. Carry going.
Hmm.
Back to you, Ryan.
Thanks, Rhett. Last night, busy night in the League of National Hockey.
I actually watched that. My text Jack.
Which one?
Penguins and peanuts.
Penguins and peanuts.
Amazing.
You had Penguins and Peanuts.
Great combo.
Great game. Penguins jumped out to a 3-0 lead, Dean.
Yeah.
Blew it again.
Penguins, shortly thereafter, boop, 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 tie game. And then what a pass by Malkin to Russ. That Kindle kid
Beautiful.
is good. He's all over.
Ben Kindle, 2 assists. Crosby, a
What
pair
a
of
lucky
power play
bastard,
goals.
though, hey? Like, oh, hey, kid.
Yeah.
You think you're a good player. Why don't you play with this guy, this duster?
Is that Sidney Crosby?
Am I on
Yeah.
a line with Sidney Crosby?
Yar. Yeah.
And on a power play with Malkin and Carlson and
Crosby has 11 goals in 15 games. Tied for the league lead with Cutter Gauthier. As Dreg threw out there. It's a lot of goals. Good for him.
Good for him.
Anyway, that's the score in that game. St. Louis, they remember they had lost 8 of 9. And
Yeah,
it
they're
was-
the shite.
Dreger threw it out there. Jordan Kyrou, a healthy scratch
You
last
sit
night.
your ass down, boy.
Joel Hofer, 28 save shutout.
Oh, the
Beat the
Sabres.
Buffalo
Come on.
Sabres. The
Beat
Sabres
them.
had a 7-game point streak that ended with this game, so not all is horrible. Minnesota, the Wild got a pair
Who?
from Matt Boldy. They lose 3-2. Nikolai Ehlers, the big offseason
This
signing.
Minnesota thing is not
It's not, yeah, I mean,
chugging along.
they had 1-2 in a row. Now it's a setback, but no, they are not.
They're supposed to be one of the upper echelon.
You know what they're going to have to do is round into form.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anaheim, another 7-spot retro. They beat the Florida Panthers, 7-2, 7-3 2 nights ago.
You want to come to our town?
7-5.
Play our team? Touchdown.
The Ducks have won 5 straight and 7 of 8. They are tied. Well, no,
you know
they
what
now.
happens when you're young and feeling good?
What's that?
You get on a roll.
Yeah.
You don't get fatigued. This schedule stuff
Mhm.
doesn't slow you down. Boys, you having any fun around here?
Yeah,
Life's
yeah.
good. Hey, Joel Quenneville, you've been through this roller coaster? Yeah.
You're used to working with young talent that needs to be harnessed and directed in the proper 9-3-1 tops in the Pacific. Chris Kreider, that young guy, he's also up to I think 9 goals.
He's
now.
probably feeling young because, like
Probably
you
is.
said, you came in today. You said you need some vitamin D.
Yeah.
He's still getting it.
He's getting it. Yeah. Dallas, they get 2 and an assist from Wyatt Johnston. Rantanen a 3-point night. Heiskanen 4 assists. Dallas 7-game point streak ends, but that was a banger. Vegas, Tampa Bay 4 in the third for the Lightning. They win 6-3. Tampa has won 6 of 7. Florida get a win in Los Angeles. Marchand, a pair of goals, 4 in his last 3 games, 6 in his last 5. What? He's not a young guy either.
He's not these old bastards. Look, what is this?
That's what it is. It's early.
Medical devices they're using.
Early in the season, there will be some tapering. Another guy, Corey Perry, scored for the Kings. He's got 6 goals and 9 points in 9 games, and was shooting the old Dukes with AJ Greer.
You don't say.
I don't know if he got an assist for the old Hattie thing there.
You've gotten older and lamer. He is getting older and older.
And I was going to grab the goal. You think, oh, so what, would go off your pants? And no, stretch pass, took the breakaway in from the blue line, scores. He should pee in a cup because there is something going on. He's not human. There is some robotic like activity. You know, when you look into those eyes, those are dead eyes. Those beady blue eyes of his.
Stubborn old.
God, imagine
bastard.
if you didn't hate the guy, how great it would be to be a fan of Corey
like
Perry, because he's kind of the best.
He's still going.
Still doing it. Philadelphia beating Nashville. Nashville has lost 3 in a row, and Ryan O'Reilly had I think he said he was, quote, pathetic last night.
Well, maybe he shouldn't be out on Broadway.
Denver.
I guess 6-foot pass to save my life, so we're not gonna have much success if I'm playing pathetic like that. So it's stupid. I don't know the answer. I've had one good year in my career, and I don't have any answers. That's for sure.
You know what? Truthfully, I'd say you can hear his voice breaking. He's emotional there. Probably taking on more than he should be. It's a team that's losing these games, but his name's in the
team sport.
His name's in the rumor mill. Last year was contract. He's going to be traded, but
no, pick him up. We need center.
Yeah. Timo Meier tied the game with just over a minute left, and then Jesper Bratt, game winner. Big win for the Devils.
I like those two teams, Dean.
They're near the tops in their division. Dougie Hamilton, lower body injury in the second and didn't return. Brother can't stay healthy.
Wow. The baggage handler isn't there. What do they expect? This guy's carrying his own bags now.
Maybe had a Samsonite issue.
Yeah.
Getting off the bus. Noah Dobson, 2 assists. Jakob Dobisch, 24 saves. Boston, 5 straight wins. They beat Ottawa 3-2 in OT. That's last night. This evening, there's 4 games, one of which involves the Calgary Flames, as we have prefaced earlier in the segment.
I feel like Friday night's a better night for games.
It's Friday night. It's something. It's Friday. It's Friday night.
What? Is that a song?
Yeah. Detroit hosts the Rangers.
Oh, original 6 matchup, Dino. Let's go.
Another original 6 as Minnesota plays the Islanders.
Yes, sir. Mike Bossy.
Yeah. And the Jets take on the Sharks.
Jete.
That's right. Jete Jets. Oh, baby. There's nothing quite like jerseys and uniforms that engages fans. If a team comes out like your Buffalo Bills, like, hey, look at our icy hot jersey.
Oh, Kuntz texts me about those jerseys. I'm like, these are terrible.
These are bad. These are great. Woo, yay, boo. People get all wound up. There's some Olympic game or something coming next year.
Just one?
I think.
Yeah.
And you have to wear uniforms for that. Team Canada's hockey team, I believe it's probably both men's and women's side, will be wearing uniforms, and they were unveiled yesterday.
Strength of a diamond. Every stitch reflects our resilience, pride, and belonging. Forged through time and pressure. Canada's 2026 Olympic jersey. A symbol forged in ice.
Hell of a lisp.
I don't know. So there are 3. There's only 2 there. One is basically all black.
Can't we get a picture of all 3?
We can get a picture of all 3.
You know what? This is typical Pinder bullshit.
It kind of is.
I mean, why wouldn't they put the third one in the video?
Stupid. I like the jersey, so I just think it's stupid if there's 3 and we don't even get to see.
You can just leave that up. There are many who don't like it.
Well, like you said, people are idiots, Dean.
Some of the issues that I, again, albeit briefly, read online, the white jersey, the stripes on the arm, they're different colors. It's not the same color of red. The bottom one is darker than the top one.
Okay, and
if you turn this rig around, the stripes don't go all the way around. They come out to about your kidney area and then stop so that there's just kind of white on the back.
well, you got to have room for the stop sign.
Maybe. I'm fine with them. Put names and
Yeah, that's terrible. I hate it, Dean.
yeah.
It would be so much better if the stripe went all
the way around.
God,
Yeah.
Carter, you idiot!
And I'm not sure if
Let me
that
do it.
color is that both red.
Are those the same reds?
There's
you know
some
what?
explaining to
I'm
do.
cheering for the Americans.
Yeah,
This
the
is dumb.
font of the name bars people don't like.
Oh no.
Why are they wearing black? It's red and white, and it should never be black in a Canadian jersey. And
I kind of could see that
Yeah.
story. That
it's red and white.
does make sense. But you know what else? It's okay. They don't have to wear the black ones. They could just make them available.
They
for
could,
people
yeah.
like to wear black, because guess what?
It's thinning.
Black's thinning.
Yeah.
And some of us need that.
Not you anymore.
Where's these sandwiches?
That's why you're wearing neon and pastel colors out of them. So there you go. People hate
I love them.
7 minutes, Rhett.
I love them.
people hate things.
Us?
No, I just in
Oh.
general. But you knew that was coming because people hate things.
Well, you know what's also nice is that people have a place to go bitch.
It's true. Yeah. What would we do if we didn't have that place to go and just
And felt the need, and
vent?
it was very important for everyone else in the world to hear that you have an opinion on
Yeah.
everything that happened.
Yeah. 2 different colors of red? WTF?
I'm going to gift that.
Yeah. There was a football game. I know you were all
I was
Penguins
tuned
and
in.
you were Penguins and Peanuts last night. So
I
don't know
was
if you-
back and forth because I thought you were an idiot yesterday with your picks, and I proved to be right.
I don't know what oh, that
Gino
yeah.
did throw the INT. It was
10?
good of Gino to fake an injury and make it real obvious that he was
Yeah.
kind of hurt, but when he needed to run was fine. Felt that was
Got
interesting.
sacked 6 times by the Denver defense.
The Raiders should have won this football game.
They really should have.
Penalties, Dean. Penalties held them back. And
Are
a
the-
drop pass by some duster wide receiver. Come on, catch the ball.
Are the Broncos are they horseshit?
I don't know if they're good.
That's the saying yesterday. I don't know if the Colts are good, the Patriots, or the Broncos.
Did I send you this the
The
one
stat thing, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, let's take a look. So there's this one, yeah.
Okay, is there another one?
I don't know if I sent it to you. Only 2 times in the last 40 years has an NFL team had a game with 10 or more penalties than points, more penalties than first downs, an entire quarter without a first down,
Oh,
under 100 yards rushing, under 150 net yards passing, and a missed field goal. It's only happened twice in the last 40 years. Both happened last night by opposing teams in the same. So they were both equally bullshit. Neither the Raiders nor the Broncos topped those.
now when this Thursday night stuff started, it was god awful.
Yeah.
And then there's been the odd game now that's been more entertaining, but then there's also dog shirt.
Yeah.
What about a Friday? One more day.
I don't know how that.
And I'm serious. Like if you're the
If you
league
have
and
one
you're
more-
looking at it and going, this is probably they're getting enough viewership. They're like, I don't care if the game's good or bad. But maybe Friday night.
Yeah, I don't know.
One more.
A lot of times they're either blowouts and the good team just cruises, or we get some of this kind of nonsense. But yeah, the Broncos. So they've won 7 in a row. Who have they beaten? The 3-6 Jake Browning led Bengals,
Love Jake.
the 2-7 Geno Smith led Raiders by 3 points, the 3-5 Davis Mills led Texans by 3 points, the 1-7 Justin Fields led Jets 13-11. They beat Jackson Dart and the 2-7 Giants by 1 point, and the 1-8 Cam Ward led Titans by 1 score. So maybe
Strike
do
the
some of this. Look a little deeper than just the record when it comes to the Broncos.
You picked them.
I kind of did. Yeah. Bad news for Antonio Brown. Former NFL wide receiver, looks to be in.
I don't know if you can classify it as bad news, bad person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like bad news is like, I don't deserve this.
Well, yeah. Okay. Troubling.
There you go. Yeah.
Arrested on an attempted murder charge stemming from a shooting after a celebrity boxing event in Miami.
Well, at least he failed at it.
That's why I never go to a celebrity. I get asked all the time, you know, Steinberg's fighting Francis. Are you coming? I'm not doing it.
Too many guns.
Someone's going to get shot. Brown is accused of grabbing a gun from a security guard and firing 2 shots at a man he'd gotten into a fist fight with earlier in the evening.
Took the gun right from the security guard.
Give
and
me
then
that.
Shot the guy that he was already fighting with.
Bang, bang.
Huh.
Fought
But
the
still
guy.
got to Dubai. Or was it in Dubai?
Sorry.
Thought you said it was
Miami.
in Miami.
But he
went up to Dubai to get away.
Yeah,
Oh, he
he's like,
fled?
get out of here.
Fled,
That's fleeing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't flee. Not to Dubai anyway. Apparently
Flight
they'll
risk.
just send your ass back.
Yeah. A second-degree murder charge carries a maximum 15-year prison sentence. So, I mean, we're not.
He needs some help then.
Yeah, he's.
No, like we said, it's an attempted. So that's the positive news. It was unsuccessful.
Now, I didn't get that deep. He is stemming from a shooting. I don't know that the man he was shooting at actually was shot. There was some grazing of the bullets, is what I think I read. So, luckily, no one's died here. But the man, and again, just to be serious for a moment, somebody put online interviews of him from earlier in his career, because the joke, he's CTE or whatever, and this has all the makings and of someone who's suffered head injuries and is a troubled person. So, moving on.
Anything positive out there?
Cavalry FC.
Oh,
looking to go back to back. They are in Ottawa to take on Atletico. There you go. And now give me the fight song.
What fight song?
The Cavalry, the song.
Ole, 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 ole.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Go get it, boys.
Sunday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time will be shown on TSN. The both teams, oddly, defeated Forge to get to this point. And not only do you get the CPL title, but you get a berth into the 2026 CONCACAF Champions Cup.
Is that where you play Messi or Messi or?
I don't even know. I don't think so.
Conk.
You know, Pinder's a bit of a fraud, I think.
No.
Because we were in Nashville, and as it turns out, there was a big, like an MLS.
Remember when he was harassing me and I had to say, you're an idiot? Have you ever gone to a World Cup?
Right.
Oh, you're a real soccer fan.
Yeah.
And now you're finished. Sorry.
Because whatever it is, Inter
Mr.
Miami,
Huge soccer fan.
Lionel Messi's team was in Nashville when we were there. He didn't even know about it.
No, but he's
is there a game?
huge soccer guy.
Oh,
Massive. Watches it every weekend. It's dialed in.
Is that a playoff game? Get out of here. It's your frou fake soccer. I feel like we probably should all have a sit down. Feels like there's some real kind of pent up stuff that comes out when he's not around.
No, we could. What if we sit down and it goes the wrong way? It comes. Doing this is better.
Hey, would you and Pinder like to? No.
Mm.
If I'm not getting paid, I'm not going anywhere with that guy.
I sat by him during Game 7. We were dialed in.
Yeah.
I was holding his hand. I told him, you can't stand. He stood up. We were winning, and he stood up out of his bar seat to stand and watch. I'm like, what the you doing? Sit your ass down. You want to jinx this? You know how you get?
Yeah.
You don't want to be jinxy? He jinxed him.
Yeah.
It's Pinder's fault. And the third base coach.
That was a rough go. Looking back,
It was great. Like, I'm a Jays fan, and I had fun. I thought it was very entertaining, but I didn't get upset.
no. I think there's some Jays fans that are still having a very hard time with it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think they thought they were going to win because they had a series lead and everything.
They kind of got screwed.
And then
The game 6, the ball
the
thing,
ball
I
thing
didn't
with
really
the
see
thing,
it,
and
but
then you look at that, was 18 innings? Like, if one little thing, remember that Davis Schneider, if
they
he's
made some mistakes.
kind of there and if he's safe, or maybe if he even holds up a third and doesn't go, then he comes in on a bit like that sort of thing.
Well,
Congrats to the
how was
Dodgers.
show, Jack? Time to eat.
The Village Honda presents the Pinder Report.
God love you, Ryan.
God love you. Another week without him.
Take your time.
Delicious. Swing by Village Honda. The 2025 demo clear out is on. The demo vehicles, as you know, they're the demonstrators. If somebody comes in, they want to see what is it like to drive a Ridgeline? What's it like to drive a Civic Hybrid? Well, we have one here. Why don't you take it out? Very few kilometers, gently used, and now to be had at great savings. VillageHonda.com is the website.
Are we shamelessly doing this? This is impressive.
So are you
This is impressive to look at.
right? Just so I know, are you concerned about
No,
you don't want people to see you eat, or you're
I actually don't want people to see me eat because it's disgusting when you have to watch someone eat. It's not a pleasant.
well, you look great right now.
What the hell just happened there?
Oh,
We had a power surge.
no, it's I
Oh.
think what it is
Jack,
What's up?
how is it?
everything's still working.
I haven't taken a bite.
Why?
I'm waiting for you guys.
Go
We're
ahead.
gonna break bread together?
Can you go one shot on retro? Of
No, don't. They don't want to see it.
course they do.
Get in there.
So Star sent this over.
Yes, sir.
Shouldn't he be working instead of eating sandwiches and sending us sandwiches? What's the bread situation? So they've taken like a chunk,
Burrito. There's some sweetness.
but look at the side. It's like they've taken a chunk of the loaf and then
Oh,
look at the bottom.
They-
Show the people the bottom of the.
It's still solid. Doesn't
Yeah,
fall
so it's a
apart, the
solid
shit
part.
doesn't go.
Wow.
This is a good sandwich. Can I get it off me? Another chunk of bacon or two would be good.
Is it what kind of bacon is it? Just like run of the mill, or is it some kind of maple deal, or what?
There's definitely a sweetness to it. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's in the bacon or the bread.
I think it's just you.
Oh, it's a French toast.
You're a sweetheart. We'll do our football picks for Bet365. Game props, player props, totals, the money line, whatever your bet is, it's never, ever ordinary at Bet365. Download the app, get in the game, must be 19 or older. The thing about Bet365, they don't control the games. Don't be upset at Bet365 because maybe last night's game was a bit of a dud. And that's the thing about dud games. If you got a little stuff, if you got a little Bet365 action going in your life, all of a sudden you're, ooh, let's go. Blocked kicks. Come on now. Let's be great.
Look how scared Pinder is. He's only going 3 games.
Chicken.
Can I use the scarf to wipe
No.
my face?
Jack, can you go get some?
Some napkins or something? Or
Yeah, I'll start walking through picks,
Okay.
and you could get our man some paper towel or something. Also, well, I'll go through the Pinder picks here, and I will call up my Bet365 just so I can kind of walk you through what's happening here. It's super easy because I got the app on my phone, and it's all right there. He's got the Patriots -5. The Patriots have had a hell of a good season. They're on the road in Tampa Bay. The Bucs, I believe, are coming off a bye. Bucs have been good. That's not the right line. So it's either Pinder has messed up or you've messed up. The Pats are +2.5 on the road in Tampa Bay.
That's way better. Pats -5 if we can get that.
Or I'm on.
No, you're right. That's on me.
Okay. Panthers. They are 5.5-point favorites at home. So I'm guessing he's taking the Patriots, but it's plus 2.5.
Yes, Pat's plus 2.5.
Okay. So they're getting
Up it quick.
that on the road against the Tampa Bay Bucks, who, they were tremendous. Everybody was pumping up Baker Mayfield as MVP. It's quieted just a little bit. Mike Evans done there. Bucky Irving has been out. Maybe he's back this week, but it's been a bit of a soft little spot here for the Bucks. Panthers at home against the New Orleans Saints. 5.5-point favorites are the Panthers. Pinder he's not afraid. He's going to take the Panthers at home. And then the Vikings, they're getting McCarthy back. They are 4-point favorite. Or they're getting 4 points, at home against the Baltimore Ravens. Who are the Ravens back? Jack, are the Ravens back?
Looks like it.
Looking at the other three donkeys on the screen, they think so.
That's what we believe.
So Pinder, weird, the contrarian to the group, with his record of 12-17, he's looking for 3 big wins. There we go. Retro, give us your picks.
Those are the Bills at the top there, Dino.
Yes, sir.
They're the top of the food chain, so you take the Bills minus 9.5. I don't know who they're playing. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. They're the Buffalo Bills. Run the ball. They do it all. Go Bills, go. Who did the Jags play? Do you have it there?
They're in Houston to play the Texans.
Who's the quarterback for Houston?
It's Davis Mills this week.
Old DM,
Yep.
direct message, David Mills. He's horseshit. Jags aren't. They're going to go on a run here. Another win.
Yeah.
The Lions, what happened last weekend? It wasn't good.
Blip on the radar?
Yes,
Okay.
Dean. Yes. They're
Yeah.
going to go and smack whoever the hell they're playing against.
Yeah.
And I am, it saddens me to say this because I don't want the Bills to have to beat the Ravens at home in the playoffs, but that's what's going to happen. The Ravens are good. They're back. Lamar's back. Look out.
So last week, was it you went home teams? You're like, look at I love these home teams. Now you're going all favorites.
Yeah.
There you go. This is a week for you.
I'm coming.
Really put some respect on your name. Get over 500.
I'm going to get over 500 here.
And distance yourself from this group that has had a rough go. I am going to take the Colts. Look at Jack and me. We got Bills, Ravens, Colts. We're almost in lockstep here, Jackie boy. Colts minus 6.5. They lost last week. It was a down game for Danny Dimes. They made a big trade this week. Big trade. Sauce Gardner. And they're playing the early game. Where are they? Then
that's why I didn't take it. I was going to take the Colts, but it's 6 a.m. They
Berlin.
Good football.
They're in Berlin.
Berlin.
They're bouncing back is what they're doing. That locker room sees Sauce Gardner come in. Ownership spends big picks and dough to bring in this guy. Fellas, we're for real. Let's go. They're back minus 6.5 or minus 6.5. Huh?
You can eat that?
Go ahead. Ravens. They're in Minnesota. I'm on the other side of Pinder on this one. I think that the Ravens are back. I don't know if McCarthy's back for the Vikings, but I have no problem taking the Ravens -4. I think that's actually some really good value. I'm with you, Retro, on the Bills. They're in Miami to play the Dolphins. I know it doesn't matter to you, but
they like beating up on the Miami
Dolphins are broken. The Steelers +2.5. I'm you know what? I'll just say that's who I'm taking. I'm going to let Jack give his rationale as to why. And also on the other side of this, Jaguars.
What do you like about the Texans?
I don't think Davis Mills is as bad. It's like, oh, geez, Stroud has not been very good. He could be as good or better as
but when
Stroud.
your coach is playing Stroud ahead of you, that usually means that if Stroud's not good.
No, I understand. I just don't think he's had a good year. And I don't think the Jaguars are very good.
What?
The receivers are
Etienne.
Yeah. I'm taking a home team that's getting a point.
Well, also you're 10 games under 500, so I should buy into your bullshit.
Yeah, that's right. Jack, over to you.
Over to me.
Bills.
Lions bounce back this week. Lions play the Commanders. Jaden Daniels looks like he's going to be done for the season, probably. Lions run up every single team. They're coming off a bad week. Colts lose to the Steelers. They're traveling to Berlin against the Falcons. I don't know what the Falcons are. They either get blown out or beat some good teams. So we'll take the Colts.
It's a bad game for you guys to touch because it's over in Europe.
It does feel a little bad, but I like the bounce back spots. I'm with you guys. Bills, Ravens, Bills against the Dolphins. The Dolphins are just quit. Just throw the season. Ravens are back. Lamar Jackson, I hate to say it, they looked really good in his first game back. Who are they playing even? I don't.
This week, the Vikings.
They're
Right there
in Minnesota to play the Vikings.
McCarthy looks solid, but I will take the Ravens -4. And then the Steelers, boys.
Let's talk about the Steelers.
Let's talk about the Steelers.
Let's talk about the Steelers.
I didn't get to watch much of last week. That's probably a good thing. But man, their defense showed up.
Yes.
6 turnovers, sacks everywhere. And we just saw the Chargers play. They had O-linemen going down.
Yeah.
They've got no tackles. The Steelers defense is back. Plus 2.5 on the road, Sunday Night Football. Mike Tomlin's got the boys going.
That's right.
The steel curtain.
That's right.
I'm happy for Jack.
I am too.
He's full of shit. I'm happy for him. I've never
We'll take the Steelers
he hasn't
plus
missed a
2.5
down in 20 years. He
Yeah.
told us the
Yeah, I
other day,
know.
but didn't watch any on the weekends.
I got a little bit.
I think it's going to be a wake-up call for the Chargers here. Like you talked about, their O-line has been beat up. They went into Tennessee last week. I mean, they had an easy day. They gave away 14 to the Titans to make that thing close. But to me, I'm trying to read. You know what I'm doing? I'm reading my bets 365 here. So what are you trying to get me to do here?
I don't think you should dig into it too much.
You're trying to get me to take the Chargers -2.5. So if they win at home by a field goal, that's all they need to do. That's it. They just beat the Texans. Herbert's great. I'm not fooled.
Don't be fooled.
Road team under a field goal.
I can tell by your record that you're not one to get fooled, Dino.
This is the thing. I'm changing it up.
Oh,
I'm thinking
you've
out.
recognized your own weaknesses and you've decided to address them. Nice.
I've been thinking like a fan. Now I'm thinking like a sharp. I'm on this.
A shark or a sharp?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Bet 365, whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet 365. That's just some of the games. There's a bunch of other games.
Whole
We didn't
bunch
even
of
talk
games.
about so many.
This hockey game.
Were you tempted by any? Seahawks.
I'll give you a bet tonight. Flames win. Bedard scores. There you go. Parlay that. So, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
How about that? I was taking the Bears. I was a little concerned about that performance against the Bengals last week. I mean, they needed some heroics.
I was not impressed with your Bears.
Some heroics at the end to get that. They're at home to the Giants. This Jackson Dart kid, he's an athletic little guy.
He can play.
He's got no one to play with there anymore.
Nope.
Everybody is hurt. I'm just going to let it lie. Let the chips fall where they may. Hearing Loss Clinic. Hearingloss.ca.
I'm not worried about it anymore because Pinder's not here yelling at me.
I know. There's peace in the valley. Peaceful.
If you've got a Pinder in your life, stop by the Hearing Loss Clinic and they'll get you sorted out.
Yeah, it's less about hearing aids or to help. It's about hearing protection. Custom ear protection for you, just the one side for sure. Travis and Sabrina Rhodes, they're great Calgarians. They've been recognized numerous times in the city for their generosity and philanthropy. And on top of all of that, they are the best in the business when it comes to hearing loss. It's not about hearing loss or impairment. It's about empowering people to be socially active, engaged with loved ones and friends, where
who you can be.
If you struggle with hearing, you may not even notice, but you're avoiding certain things. You do where you sit in a restaurant.
I caught myself the other day when we were in Nashville doing the
right. You're kind of, I don't know what you're saying, but I'm nodding and kind of engaged in the conversation, even though you're being left out. And that's a big part of it. Studies also show that health risks like dementia and depression linked to untreated hearing loss. And it doesn't need to be that way. Just get in front of it, because you have the best in the business, like I say, right here in our city with 5 locations. There's 5 more in BC. Hearingloss.ca is the website. And it will, I would think, shock you when you sit in the room and they test your ears and your hearing and they do different things. And then why don't you try these on and see if you notice a difference? And it's amazing. If in fact you have some hearing loss.
Or they tell you, thanks for stopping by. You're a great gent.
Yeah.
Carry on your way.
Yeah, for sure. That's what it was like for me. Well, what are you up to this weekend?
I don't know. You going to Medicine Hat?
I do have to go to a Medicine Hat, yeah.
You want to go together?
It's a day trip. We're leaving in the morning.
I got a place rent, tiny house.
Yeah, you were saying. So it's just sitting there empty
Yeah.
right now?
Oh, paying for.
Why'd you rent for a week?
There's lots to the story,
Okay.
Dean.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, because talking to you, you're like, I might be here. I don't know where I'm going to. I don't really know what I'm doing. But you've been here most days. So that's nice. Nice having you around.
Yeah, it's great. Great to be here.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to miss out on Pinder being gone.
that's right. Rhett's top 5 before we head out for the weekend. Top 5, Rhett.
Top 5 breakfast sandwiches.
Okay.
I'm going to start with Mickey D's.
Okay.
It's classic. It's good.
Which ham, sausage, babe? Which?
I like the sausage.
Okay.
The ham, I feels like it was a little chewy and a little.
Yeah.
No, I like the sausage.
With the egg.
Well, what I do, I get it with the egg, and I take the top off of one half of the,
Yeah.
and then I put a hash brown on it.
Really?
Yep.
Because whether it's the top or the bottom, the cheese is glued to it, so you're kind of committed.
Yeah.
The other one's just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
You can fire him out your car window.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Number 4, homemade. And I'm just gonna say homemade because you can do whatever the F you want with it. Sometimes I put taco meat in it. Sometimes
Sure. Whatever you got hanging around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't really make it as specific.
What's your carb of choice for the
It's homemade.
English muffin?
I
or-
like the English muffin. You can buy the extra crispy English muffin, which I actually quite enjoy.
Okay. Are we toasting those things?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
If you're putting egg, do you have like a ring that you pop the egg into?
I
Like
have done that. I've done scrambled. I've done wraps. The beauty of the
homemade
is that I can.
Yeah, you call the shots.
I call all the shots, and
Yeah.
I can eat 2 or 7 to 15.
Feels like a lot.
I'm gonna say number 3, Rocky's Sausage House in the farmers market. The chorizo wrap, effing phenomenal. Just top end phenomenal. Now be careful, because when they give it to you,
Yeah.
it's hot.
Oh yeah. Right.
So you got to be careful.
Okay.
They give it to you hot.
Unlike that steakhouse in Nashville, where they take the meat out of the fridge and then just put it on your plate.
Yeah, straight to Forgot the fire. I'm
Rocky's
gonna go
Sausage House.
Egg Club. What I just had here is number 2, wonderful, and number 1, the bacon avocado crisp from the Holy Grail.
That's been
It's right. It's been up there for a long, long time in my world, and I would not argue if somebody else wanted to come in and shuffle those top 5s around. That's
tell us about the bacon avocado.
bacon
crisp.
avocado. I don't even know what's all on. They've got spinach and lots of mayo and a brioche bun and a fried egg and crispy good bacon and avocado, and they've got like a pickled.
There's some pickled onion or pickled something on there.
It's a pickled vegetable on there. Whoo.
Yeah.
Jack's by your house. You should get one. It's good.
Yeah. There's
It's real good.
And you have been on that. It almost
Decade.
It almost feels like it's trying to fool you into being healthy. Because I got some spinach,
Oh,
and
yeah.
avocado here. People
Pickled
have
stuff,
avocado
okay.
toast. That's healthy. Then there's some delicious bacon and all kinds of other shit. in there.
That bacon is crisp. too.
Yeah, it's real good.
Now this is an interesting addition. It jumped right into
Yeah, well,
number 2.
Number 2.
I love how the it's not cut at the bottom, so you don't have
Yes.
Look at
Not cut like you. V'd out.
no. I'm saying there's no slop on my
Oh, I
shirt.
see.
Because
Right.
it's a nice move.
I find that's the biggest challenge when it comes for me to pick a breakfast sandwich. Because if you put it on a biscuit, a home style biscuit,
wait.
I'm not fooled. It's crumbly. It's falling apart. It's bullshit. Dry? No, thank you. Sometimes the English muffins, when are these from? They can be... Who baked these and when did they bake them? Because this is like 2 pieces of friggin' cardboard. The croissant is nice, but it's very bad for you.
Is it?
It's loaded with butter.
Oh, I thought
It's almost all butter.
I'm okay with that. Investment would probably.
But even there, yeah, it can get a little greasy.
It can flake.
You got some egg, and then you got bacon and sausage, and then
yeah. I always forget about the croissant.
Yeah, the croissant.
It's a nice vessel.
The bagel is you're now into another tier.
I'm not eating bagel.
I don't get the bagel.
The bagel and the what did you call the other thing?
The biscuit.
The biscuit. They're in the same. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what
I want.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Yeah,
it's the same thing.
You're eating a cardboard box. Yeah, I don't. That brioche bun. There again. Oh, it's a breakfast sandwich. Well, that feels more like a big. I don't care. Just make it good. And a bagel is not.
It's chintzy.
Now, bagel and cream cheese. What about the lox? Do you like the lox?
No.
Okay. That's a hell of a top 5.
Huh. You bring one in and try and battle me on it. No?
I'm never. I won't do it.
No, you won't.
Surprised by I didn't even know about Rocky's sausage.
You gotta have one. I'm telling you, they got that like chipotle sauce and it's chorizo sausage and scrambled eggs, and they throw tater tots right in. Oh,
is it fair to say that some days you're by yourself and you'll just go to the farmer's market, not to shop but just to eat?
Some days,
okay,
weekly. Yeah. It's a great spot.
I was doing some running around a couple weeks ago by myself, of course. Middle of the day, after the show, had some stuff to do. And I don't know, I'm guessing you've never done it, but I was right by IKEA.
Oh, I don't go in there, but I know what you're saying.
I could hammer some meatballs right now.
They're delicious.
So I went into the restaurant that is IKEA, had a bite to eat, and then left.
Used to go to Zeller's. Right on to IKEA.
Would you like yeah, I'll have the meatballs, gravy on the yeah. Do you want the jam? Yeah, okay, sure. Because they got the kind of whatever that is.
Lingonberry.
Yeah. Some green peas in there.
Healthy.
Delicious. Like $6, right? I don't even know what it is.
Tell me I can't eat here.
So good. Yeah, all right, well, we can do the do a super chat, I suppose, because they've been coming in. Now that's not a big day, but it started early. Apologies if you were in early, but it is Pinder related, so we'll get to it. Money raised here goes to the Youth Centers of Calgary from Jeremy. Oh, hey, Jeremy, $6.99. I was at the Heritage Classic 2 years ago, and even though they lost, it was still a great time. No one cared about their costumes except Pinder. Move on. Yeah, whenever he talks, it's a Pinder thing. It's like his backpack items. There's things that he will just, as soon as you go down a certain, because I've worked with him for so long, and you have too. As soon as it starts going down a certain, if you could just press pause on him, but you can't. It's like, well, he's going to talk about this, and when he says this name, he will then do this. It's like Kevin Shattenkirk. He's going to call him Shat Deuces. When it's Frank Vetrano, he's going to call him the Pizza Man. Like, it's just for the rest of time, whenever he hears these names or these things come up. So whenever the Heritage Classic game is brought up, he talks about Nazem Kadri and what they wore and how it was either the Village People and YMCA or Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Dexy's.
So yes, Jeremy, I know. And good luck with that, because you will die long before Pinder stops referencing Dexy's Midnight Runners and the Heritage Classic.
He's not going to relent.
Oh, back. This was $27.99. Jeremy's he's on a fellas drinking game going on. I'm tallying up every time Pinder brings up Dexy's Midnight Runners at the Heritage Classic. So far, it's 16 times since I've noticed If it gets to 20, I'll have a 20 beer weekend.
What a weekend you're in for.
Well, I feel like we have a hand in that. He's not here next week, so it won't be next weekend. But
we could lead the witness.
I was going to say, I could probably just kind of casually drift to the conversation towards those sorts of things.
Oh, it's one of your talents, Dean.
How many more? 4 more?
4 more.
That feels like a challenge.
Yep.
How? I don't want him to hear this then, though. But how long do we have? By Christmas? It's Christmas.
Oh, Christmas.
End of the month?
You might do it twice in one day.
Could be. He'll forget. He says so many things. He'll forget he was talking about it.
Yeah, we could probably get him in like 2 weeks. He wouldn't even know.
Because you know what, with
Kadri, live bait,
with Kadri being in the news,
yes.
it's. I feel like it's a challenge. We're gonna try. So 4 more.
20 beer weekend.
You're on, Jeremy. Then we need footage of your 20 beer weekend. We need some video, a bit of a countdown if we're keeping track. How to mind that, fellas? Aussie Brad update. Keep punching. Pinder's kind of the conduit to his. He's kind of the go-between.
I wonder if Pinder pissed him off and he's out.
Well, I don't know, but
because he really liked us, and we'd see him often, or at least regularly enough where it was a thing. And now Pinder took control of it. And
yeah, to be completely honest, it worries me a little bit because he was.
He lives in that country where people.
Yeah. I mean, you could go to the store and get bit by a snake and you're done. So I hope that's not what's happened. But no, we have had. It's been a while since we've had
months
an Aussie Brad update. So we're sincerely
T's and P's Aussie Brad
hoping good things there, thinking good thoughts when it comes to our longtime buddy Aussie Brad, who is a beauty. Flames tonight. Chicago Blackhawks. You called it, right? You had a Flames win and a Bedard goal?
Bedard goal, but Flames win, yes.
All right. And then
nice little parlay for you.
There it is. And then they will head off to Minnesota, 6 o'clock Sunday evening.
It's going to be tough going up against the Steel Curtain Sunday evening. A lot of flipping
Good
back
seats
and forth.
available in St. Paul for that one. St. Louis on Tuesday, but we'll be back before that. What a weekend we're going to have to react to.
Are we working Tuesday? I keep asking.
That's right. No, we will not be. Well, certainly it's Remembrance Day, so we'll be off that day. But we'll do a show Monday. There's a lot of people like kids and school and that.
You can drop your kids off here because we've got rooms.
Yeah, we got lots of trash laying
daycare.
Around. That's what we need.
What do you want to do with those rooms, right?
I was going to bring in my my medical devices.
Okay.
What would that look? What kind of devices are you talking about?
Well, there's all kinds of devices. You got to buy a membership to get access.
Okay.
To them.
You arrange the junk guy, and then we'll get it set up.
That's why we bring the kids in. Child labor. Get them working.
Get to work. This table isn't going to move itself. Losers. Jack, how was the show today?
Fantastic.
I was late getting here. It was,
kind of
last on, first off.
I guess so. Yeah, that's what you want.
That's the kind of commitment.
Those are the guys that you. See you, buddy.